What's happening? You are now in tune to TY Dolla podcast. Myself, Lucasdirty. Mine's in the building.
What's going on, bro?
Manny on that lens.
Manny fresh. You already know. You heard?
What's cracking, bro?
Nah, I'm all good, man.
You feel
what you saying to me?
Feel like my energy's weird, bro.
Yeah, just saying off camera, like, what's the matter? Like, I've walked in. I know you don't really seem yourself. Don't seem dirty enough. Pause.
What?
No, them ways.
What? Tell me, bro. What's the? Because it's nice to hear. What's the energy you getting?
Don't know. The aura's
Just weird.
slightly
Straight weird.
off. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my frequencies are off in here.
Okay.
Maybe I have to check it. But Manny already said as well. Like, yeah, he can kind of sense it. I'm not too sure.
Manny asked if I was nervous. I said, about what? Manny, how you feeling about your boy over here?
Oh, the fact that he wearing them J's.
Oh, he's got them J's on. He got them J's on.
I thought that was a swear word.
Oh, yeah. Not for me.
Do you know what?
Not for me though.
Not for you, for you, but for us, that is slightly a swear word. Still.
Are you jumping on board?
No. I got I got a
Okay.
call from the plug.
Okay.
He wasn't too happy, so
Okay.
can't really say too much. Do you know what I mean?
That takes me to your Instagram actually, because somebody made a comment about you wearing
The ends.
checks over stripes.
Yeah. By accident.
But on the TV at the time, TY Dolla was on. Greatest of all time.
No, not greatest of all time.
You put the GOAT.
He is the GOAT.
Do you know what the GOAT stands for?
Yeah, greatest of all time. But I mean, right now we've already had this conversation. I think Ty Dolla.
What we had it on here?
Yeah,
Did
Ty
we?
Dolla. Yeah, when you were saying about G.O.A.T and I was saying Ty Dolla Sign and Jeremiah, I would have up there as this generation.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? Top R&B.
Would you put him as a GOAT?
Yeah, man. I think he's very underrated and people overlook him.
Do you think he's overrated? Because anything he touches is a smash.
I think he's underrated. I don't think he's getting enough credit. Maybe he doesn't here. Obviously, we're in Dubai.
Do you know? I think as a
Maybe in the US he
as a
is.
musician, he's underrated because he plays guitar, he plays piano, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He produces. He taught. I think he taught Mustard how to produce.
Well, is he Taylor Gang? Yeah, he is. He's
He's Taylor Gang, but he's also was with YG, Mustard, and obviously him when they
I
came.
think
up.
Mustard is Taylor as well, isn't he?
No, no, he's 10 Summers.
Is he not?
He's 10 Summers. He's under his own situation.
Right, yeah.
But YG, Ty, and Mustard all came up together. Them three were like boys and like.
I'm not surprised, man. I think. Do you know what it is? When I like an artist, I like to go back and see what they've done previously.
Yeah.
I did that with him, and I was massively surprised with his beach house stuff. I mean, this was a little while ago, isn't it?
Yeah, his beach house.
This
stuff
is a little while ago. I went and checked.
Yeah.
But so I've been on his beach stuff house.
Yeah.
His beach house stuff.
Yeah.
But I was listening to LMA, and I thought, well, I wonder what project she's got because, you know, maybe I'm new to this whole LMA thing. Obviously, I knew she had booed up and whatever else, but I thought, let me go back, and then she's actually got 2 EPs.
Yeah, I heard.
I think one's called Time, and I forgot what the other one is.
Because remember, I brought up when we first started, when Two Tone was on here, when he was sitting in the back, and I said, yo, that LMA EP, and I thought it was the new one, but then he's like, bruv, that's the 2013
Yeah, there's one called Ready, and there's one called Time, and there's a song called She Don't with Ty Dolla Sign on there. So obviously I'm thinking, right, let me just listen to it, and I'm like, right, he's actually one of the GOATs because he's going in. He's going
Top
in.
Dolla's like the new wave T-Pain.
No. Oh.
No.
Big shout. I'm with you.
Wait, don't say it,
I'm with
because I
you.
want to take the glory. I put him down as the new Nate Dogg.
I think that's a good combination, though.
I get what you're coming from. But
He's like Nate Dogg with dreads. No, he's like Nate Dogg with T-Pain's dreads.
No,
That's Ty Dolla.
I say T-Pain because of musicality.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're both musical geniuses.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Would you say T-Pain's underrated?
T-Pain, no. T-Pain at the time when he was on form,
Yeah.
he wasn't underrated.
Definitely. But now would you say he's underrated?
Oh,
No,
massive.
because I don't think that he's done enough to stay relevant.
Or did he continue to do what he does and not evolve?
Bro,
No, remember
he's
the auto-tune thing died, didn't it?
No, it didn't.
Bro, you know how much that
it
man
changed
writes?
though. It changed. Obviously, people are
Yeah,
still using
yeah,
it, like Tory Lanez and stuff.
Bro, he's
But
like,
it changed.
He's like one of the highest paid ghostwriters in the industry.
Yeah,
He
facts.
writes for a lot of folks.
Did you see the interview when he said he spent 10 mil? He spent $1 million on strippers. Like he's worked out that he spent over $1 million on strippers in the club and that with his
do you
wife.
know what?
and that.
Yeah, I've never really been one to go to the strip club. Obviously, Manny's from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Remember we was chopping it up and we were saying, listen, we got to go out there and you got to show us around and stuff. But
I'm not interested in the. I want to go Waffle House.
you know, Atlanta is supposed to be one of the places for the strip clubs.
It's the home. That's what it's renowned for.
What are you saying? You won't recommend it or what?
I ain't never been to a strip club, so I'm chilling.
That's unheard of, isn't it?
That's
And
crazy.
I don't want to use the word blasphemous, but is that crazy to say?
What have you been to the strip club?
Do you know, I went to one dead strip club in the UK, in London.
Yeah.
Whack. Never again. But I haven't been to a strip club. But I have heard it's good and I will go.
I went to King of Diamonds in LA. I think it's
King of
called-
Diamonds is in Miami, but it's shut down now.
No, I'm sure.
KOD.
I'm sure. What was the one I went to in? I went to one of them big ones anyway in LA. Sound like I'm lying now, but I did. No, I swear, bro. If you don't believe me, ask my mum.
Them ones.
And it was my dream. Like I thought, this is gonna be so sick. I've seen the videos, like throwing money on the strippers and all that stuff, and I was well excited. And then I got in there, and I didn't like it at all, and I didn't want to throw any money, and I saw the man them over like throwing the ones and that on the strippers, like standing over them, making it rain. And I feel like I became a feminist for an hour and a half. I was like, I didn't like it at all. I didn't think they were treated right or anything.
I don't think you can go in there with that mindset.
I didn't. I went in there thinking this is going to be wild.
Yeah.
And then I came out like I'm signing up to the Me Too movement because I didn't like it.
You know what the thing is? For me, the concept alone is just crazy to me. First of all, I ain't finna pay to see Shawty and them take out their clothes. I can get that for free. That's the first thing.
Okay, twerk something.
And then niggas would say, "Oh yeah, but their food is good, cause there's so many restaurants
Yeah,
outside."
the food's good.
No, but I have heard the chicken wings are amazing. Obviously, that's probably
I've
an
heard-
excuse, isn't it?
I've heard they've got a great finger buffet there.
The missus goes to me, are you getting up to much in Miami? So I was like, yeah, obviously I'm going to go here, there and everywhere. She's like, you going strip club? I'm like, do you know what? That's not on the agenda, but I may have to go. And then she's like, why? What makes you want to go? And I said, well, have you got a problem with it? She said, no, I'm just intrigued to see why you want to go. And I said,
guarantee she got a problem
I heard
with
the chicken wings are good.
That
Guaranteed.
lemon pepper.
You know what I'm saying?
Would she go with you, do you reckon?
Most probably. Yeah, most probably. She probably wants me not to go so she can go with me. Not to obviously police me.
No,
but
for the
to-
experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you reckon that women like certain things? Oh no, I want to do that with you. Don't go because I want to do that with you. But really, they just want to monitor.
Probably.
They want to hold you back. Like, nah, don't go. on
Probably,
your own.
but I think in this circumstance, she would actually just want to go for the experience.
Would it? How would you feel going to? First of all, the dances. I don't understand the dances. Like I got clothes on. You're up there sweating. You're gonna come and like wipe your sweat on me. I'm not into that. Like that. Nah.
Bruh, I don't think niggas really think about this whole thing as a whole.
I'm not thinking too
There's
deep.
like 15 of them up there doing their thing. They sweating like hell. They got their thing.
And they got like grease and like shiny shit on.
I ain't finna have none of that. I'm
Yeah,
good.
the hygiene's a bit mad still. I don't want that around me if I'm eating chicken wings. You know what I'm saying?
innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you get a dance in a strip club? If the wifey said, babe, get a dance, why not? To
That's a
experience.
trap,
And
boy.
she's and you like you feel it out and you're like, and she's like, no, and insists of it, and you know it's not a trap, it's safe. And you get a dance, would you be down for that?
Yeah.
Would that be weird with your girl there?
Yeah.
Would it be more weird because she's an English girl? Because you know the American girls know how the situation works. Like they'll start throwing ones.
I think it would just be a situation where before it's going down, we already know it's banter. So
Okay.
it's a laughing matter. Do you know what I mean? It's
Do you
not
do you
like-
have to
we're
keep
not
eye
both
contact with your missus?
engaging in that way. Do you know what I'm saying? It's more banter.
What do you do
Alright,
when
bro.
you say banter? When you say banter, are you gonna be like ha like ha, or are you like what do you do?
No, I'm not
do you,
gonna be
Do you
all
look at
trying
your
to-
missus? Do you touch? Do you what? I don't know. Where does
Well,
this
you
go?
setting yourself up for failure, man.
Nah, I don't
Do you,
think
do you
so.
know what I
telling
think
you.
I
would
don't
probably
think so.
happen?
I don't think so.
I think a good stripper with good stripper IQ would know what's going on in this situation and go right. Okay, sense a bit of awkwardness, or this is
Have
the
you done this
first
before?
time, or no, I'm not married, bro.
No, I'm saying have you been going making some dollars, mate?
Oh man,
Go on.
Yeah, Manny. That's right.
Yeah, we need that money ASAP.
So, what was I saying? Lost it.
Right. So
Oh yeah,
she's got good
she's got
IQ.
IQ. She'd probably like make jokes and break the awkwardness probably and like grab your missus's hands and like put
Yeah,
them
you
on
think
her
so.
bum and stuff like
You
that.
think so? But even me visualizing it now, I feel like the missus will be like she would probably don't know what to do, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's one of those situations. It's banter.
It's
like,
probably
fuck
best
it.
to just, oh babe, do you want to dance? Nope.
It's probably best not even to go, innit? Because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a conversation that you don't want to have after if
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
feeling
yeah.
some type of way, or
That's what
you've
I'm
enjoyed
saying.
it too much, and she's like, oh,
That's what I'm saying.
was
It's
so
a trap,
enjoyable?
man. Because you know how females are, bro. There's gonna come some point in time that y'all gonna be arguing about something. And she gonna be like, "Yeah, that's why you was with that stripper that one night." Like, nigga, what? Wait,
No, it's true. And these times it's
saying.
like 4 years ago.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
And then she's been waiting to use that for a minute. Do you know what I'm saying?
You were staring at her funny and then your eye twitched and you're like, whoa.
It's funny because like I've got a few trips planned this year with a few of the homies, and I remember having this conversation with the missus and saying like, look, if such and such is there, would you mind me going to the strip club? Because such and such is seen as a good boy. You understand?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, right, if I go with him, it's not an issue
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he's quite relaxed and stuff like that. She's like, no, it's not a problem. Not that she doesn't trust my other friends, but he's quite tame.
Come on, Fitch, you don't trust your other friends.
Hey,
man.
I'm
We know what
having
they're
you know,
doing.
yeah.
That woman
that
intuition is
my
something
man,
special.
my man went Atlanta, yeah, and she's got him on Snap. My man bops into the strip club. I'm thinking, oh, this is not. Obviously, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
you
know-
But you know she's watching
I
on
know
the other phone.
she's gonna watch this, innit?
Oh,
I'm not
right,
even
right.
gonna mention it to her, but I thought, let me see how he behaves because I'm not too sure if he remembers that he's got her on Snap. If you see the antics, pop, 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 bare friends like, yeah, throw him cash, rah. And she was like, nah, you're not going with him.
So what do you do in a situation where you're on holiday and you're with like 6 of you being one, and 5 of the lads are going, yo, we're going strip club. And then you know that your missus has been like, I don't want you going strip club.
I don't think, to be fair, I don't think my missus would ever decline me
but
going
what-
anywhere.
Okay, but what would you do in that scenario, hypothetically? What's the right thing to do as a man?
I don't know, you tell me.
I don't know either. Do you say, fellas, I'm going to sit this one out?
I don't know, you tell me. What would you do?
What would you do if your son was at home, crying all alone, on the bedroom floor because he's hungry?
Give him some food. I can answer that question.
It depends your ego, don't you think? Like, if the lads are like, yo, come on, man, what? She's telling you what to do and that, and you're like, you'd come a point where you're like, they'd know your missus is saying you're not allowed. Am I right?
Yeah, possibly. This is all hypothetical.
Yeah,
innit?
of course.
So-
I think I'd take the L and be like, fellas, you go ahead. And then get caned for the rest of the holiday. Say, no,
Nah,
you're
that's
not
a
allowed.
long trip. That is a long trip.
But I don't
be getting
mind.
caned for.
I don't mind.
So you're not going?
No. If I'm
Do you know what? Let me keep it,
I'll actually do as I'm told. Like,
let me keep it 100. If I'm with somebody that is trying to restrict me from doing things that I want to do, then that's a problem. I've never had that issue at all.
I suppose it
She'll
depends
be
how
like-
she says it as well.
Yeah, she'll be like, listen, if you want to go in it. Like, I don't need to give you a list of things to do and not to do. Like, you know what the pattern is. And plus, I ain't going to go out and embarrass her or whatever. So if she's saying to me, don't go, then that's an issue in itself.
Yeah.
Do you understand? She could be saying, don't go Burger King or don't go, like, don't tell me where not to go because what's the issue? Unless you've got a proper good reason, it don't make sense because to me, that's a level of insecurity. You don't want me to go here because of what?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
I can understand perception.
Yeah.
I've been in places where I know, oh shit, this might look a certain way, so let me avoid the way it looks. Do you know what I'm saying? But leave that up to me, innit?
Okay.
Especially because I could just be in the cut, but I'm on social media and there are all sorts of madness going on.
All
and
it
looks
takes
nuts.
is one snap.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And one waitress saying, "What would you like to drink in your ear?" And then the snaps in behind. It looks like a girl talking in your ear, and like it could just look a whole madness.
Things can be misconstrued, but I think.
Do you know who taught me that? Jennifer Lopez. Remember that Jenny from the Block video? Mm-hmm. Do you remember that video?
Nah.
That taught me a lot in life, man. That taught me a lot in life. You need to go back and watch that.
Where did someone get slapped for?
Nah. She's. I'll show you the video. It's
But yeah,
not
like,
worth
to
getting
answer
into.
the question that you asked me, I'd probably be upset at her saying, don't go. So I'd probably go. I'm not
Does
gonna
this
lie.
make you want to go?
I'll go. Facts.
Do you know what's pissed me off today? And it angers me, and to a point where I want to go off on one, but you know when you can't verbally attack someone because it's not the right time, if that makes sense, because they haven't given you the opportunity. Basically, I've got a very big problem with people in the building I live in, or just in general, where they don't give me eye contact when I walk past them. And they don't have to direct look me in the eye, but if I walk past someone, I expect an acknowledgement, like a little head nod.
Past everyone.
Huh?
Past everyone, or
When you know, if there's like a corridor and there's two of you walking, just you two walking past each other, just a eye contact, head nod, or
with someone that you know, or just
anybody, bruv. When
I
you
don't
get
know.
when
I think
you
there's
get
a time
into,
and a place, because sometimes you're just not in the mood to like say anything.
that's
to
fine,
anyone.
but you know, like if you're getting into a lift and there's just one person in there and you just, I'm a human, you're a human, I'm about to come into the space, let me look at you, acknowledge you there. What's up? Hi. Just, am I weird for this, or?
No, I'm the same way.
I think that's a bit, I do it in the UK. If I'm walking past someone in the street, it's a Sunday morning
what it
and
is?
Jeffrey's
Obviously,
been to get the paper. You know
I
what I mean?
do it more here. I do it more here, probably less in the UK. But I get a little bit frustrated when the energy isn't the same.
But all you
So
need
then
to
if I'm looking at you and I nod at you and I'm in the lift and I'm showing a bit of respect and then you're just ignoring me, that can mash up my ego.
Isn't that,
Not my ego,
Isn't that what
but
I've just said?
What?
I swear you don't listen to me.
That's actually what he's talking about.
No, that's what you're saying. You're saying, but you're complaining if the person doesn't do it back to you. Is that correct?
Rob, you've just said the exact same thing 3 times.
Go on. Hey, explain.
I'm saying exactly what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah, but you haven't let me finish. You haven't let me finish.
No, but I'm just letting you know.
You're saying that you do it.
I do it. And
I'm saying I don't do it on certain occasions because I don't want to risk my energy.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not allowing me to finish.
Yeah.
So I'm saying to you, no, I don't do it all the time. If anything, I don't like it because I don't like it because sometimes when
you
the
don't
energy
like
is
being vulnerable and
reciprocated-
putting yourself out there.
Yeah, and it's like,
I do this, right? You know, like, who was it the other day? There's this woman in the building I live in, and I saw her, and like she walked past me, and I looked at her, and I just like nodded, like hi, like the hi nod or the head raise, like the flick up, and she ignored me, and I was like pissed. And then you know when you do it again, and you see her again, and you're like, all right, and then you do it, and then she doesn't, and you're like, fuck, I forgot she's the one that ignores me. And then like you'll get caught like a third time where you forget again, and you nod, and you're like, fuck, I'm never saying hello to this woman again.
so that's too much thought process for me, man.
Angers me. Do you know why it pissed me off today? Because I got in the lift, and I'm one side, and the lady I'm with is on the other side of the lift. So we're both in different corners of the lift talking. Then somebody came in the lift, so we went quiet, and the gentleman who got in the lift walks in, he looks at me, I nod my head to say hello, completely blanks and doesn't acknowledge that I've done that. He doesn't give a hello, looks straight at the lady and goes, hi, like nods his head down to her. I thought, bro, like, are we in this together or what? Like, fucking hell.
Do you know what it is?
It pissed me off. I nearly started talking in the lift, going, you know them guys that are just rude and they just won't acknowledge, like, but then
But that's what I'm
somebody else
saying.
got in the lift.
It determines your energy. I just feel like I can sense. You know when you can sense when someone's gonna do it, so you do it. I can't explain it, but
No, I get what you're saying.
I can
but-
kind of get a vibe where if I walk in, I say, no, this brother's a prick. I can tell from the jumps. I'm not even bothering.
No.
And then if he does it and proves me wrong, then I will never ignore the person that initiates
I will never not
the
acknowledge
small
somebody.
hello.
I will never not
But
acknowledge
I
someone.
probably do it like 65% of the time because the other times I've evaluated the situation.
Yo,
I'm
I
just
wear
like,
I wear my
nah,
heart
you
on
know.
my sleeve, bro. I do it to everyone, and I get mugged off, and it
Here's my
pisses me
thing,
off.
though. Like, with females, I hardly ever do that because people tell me I look intimidating. So I just kind of, and my voice
Do you
kinda
think Manny looks intimidating, or is he just black?
What's that even mean?
Manny doesn't look intimidating to
At
me
all.
at all.
Not all.
I don't
So
feel
it's
like I'm
probably the
intimidating at
fact
all.
that you're black,
Probably. We'll leave it at that.
and you got a beard.
But I will give a nod to every brother I see, and I expect some kind of mutual respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, you know.
No, 100%. If
That's
I see
a
a brother,
fact.
I don't care if you're 50, 16, whatever. If I give you a nod,
Is
if I
that
say
everywhere or just
everywhere,
here?
everywhere I go. Like even when I went to Paris, like, what's up, bro? Like some, you know what I'm saying? There has to be some kind of mutual respect. Everybody else, I don't really care too much about, to be real with you.
Do you know what? That's funny because that's true.
100%.
That is true. That is true. And I don't know why that is.
It's a standard, bro. Because people ask me all the time, it's like, yo, do you know everybody? I was like, no, I don't know.
But it's a sign of respect.
Exactly.
It's a sign of respect. So I remember getting on a plane, and it just seems like every
And I walked into first class in my tracksuit.
every brother that I saw, older though, not so much younger, but older, was like, yo, what's up? Do you
Like,
know
I
what I mean?
see you, you see me.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Don't you think some women as well, like, this is the thing when I nod my head with fellas, it's like, bro, the fuck, like, what's the problem? But with ladies, it's almost like, do you think that if you, like, say hello back or hi, that I'm going to run over and go, oh, can I get your number? Oh, like, let me.
That's
like,
what a lot of women think nowadays.
some guys move, like, some guys harass women, though, like that, I suppose.
Yes. I'd seen a video. Did you see it? Where the three guys are outside the gas station in America, and the woman's jumped out of her car, put the petrol in her car, gone to pay for the petrol, and they're like, one's asked for a number, and she's kind of like ignored him. Not in a rude way, but like kind of whatever sort of thing. And they've like kept crowding her, going around her and blocking her. And
Is
they
this
found
real?
it funny. Yeah, they found it funny, but it was actually uncomfortable watching.
That's not funny.
It looked intimidating.
Yeah, no, that's
Do you know
not
what I'm
cool
saying?
at all.
But some people are like that.
Have
Have you got that friend that like is a little bit too persistent?
I think
Yup.
we spoke about that before. We definitely spoke about the friend.
Like
I ain't really got no friends, so nah.
them friends that like destined for a rape charge, man. I'm telling you. And it's always the ones that are not the most handsome as well. No homo.
Before we get into it, then the podcast, I want to say that I listened back to the R. Kelly episode where we spoke about R. Kelly last week, and there's a lot of things that people said on there I didn't like, and there's things that I said on there that I didn't like. But I had a few conversations with people about it, and we know it's old news and whatever, but it's a topic that, when discussed, you can never win. Whatever we would have said,
Oh,
we would
100%.
never have won.
Because I got a few messages of people
Yeah.
saying, "Yeah, I listened to it. Good episode, but
But
I didn't agree with what you
this.
said,
Yeah,
or what Lucas said, or
Yeah,
what
yeah,
Manny
yeah.
said."
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, we kind of knew that going into it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's facts.
So tell me, what's on the naughty, bruv? What's on the? Do we bring up? We mentioned it in the Do You Cares last week. Do we mention Soldier?
Yeah,
Big
let's
Draco.
get into it. Let's get into it.
What?
I think he deserves his accolades, isn't it?
That boy was dropping hella bombs, man.
Okay, he's wrong, but he's right at the same time. I don't think it's a deep thing, but he's took the 6ix9ine formula, but he was using that formula before 6ix9ine.
If 6ix9ine was still about, I don't think this antics
Yeah.
would be going on like this. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think he deserves his accolades? You think that he's a staple in hip hop?
He's the definition of a man that fucks up his own brand.
self-destructive.
Yes, 100%, because he's achieved quite a lot. And I know how frustrating it must be when you've achieved a lot or been the pioneer for certain things,
Yeah.
and people are not recognizing that. Fair enough. But one, you don't need to keep saying it. because I think it like kind of takes credit away from what you've done.
Okay.
2, the way he's going about it
He's such a pussy.
is
as
the
well,
problem.
isn't
Like being basically a troll and doing too much. I think what he's saying, some of the stuff he's saying is right.
he? Yeah.
However, the way he's going about it
Don't
is
you
wrong.
think his biggest moments have always been when he does this?
Yeah.
So,
No one taking him serious. Like, he's a clown.
Yeah.
He's a full-on clown. Everyone knows he's a clown. All the interviews he's doing recently, everyone's clowning him. Like, he might say something, everyone's like, whoa, big Draco! Like, mocking him.
Yeah.
So, I don't know whether... And you know what? I think he's sitting there knowing that he's being mocked. He's not stupid. He's sitting there knowing that he's being mocked, but he's taking it on the chin because of the benefits maybe in the long run. But I don't think his level of legacy doesn't deserve that level of
I feel
mockery.
like he needs a big bro or OG, or he needs somebody to be like, listen, bro, come on, we can get you on track. Because he's quite talented. He's got catchy music. He's good at what he does. He's entertaining. He's lively. He's young. He's a young spirit, but he's going to get himself. Look at 6ix9ine. Look at where he. It's a topic that's probably a bit boring, isn't it? Because it's like
Fuckery sells, though.
How y'all feel about his whole relationships with other artists like Migos, Chris Brown? You know how he was talking about, look at the DMs. They hit me up, we cool, and whatever.
First
Like,
of
how
all, I
y'all feel
don't
about
like going into my phone and going, look at this, because I've messaged you. I don't expect you to be showing everybody
world, yeah.
the direct message.
Yeah.
If I've posted under your post, yeah, but don't be opening that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you. I think
What do you mean in regards to what do you think about the relationship?
'Cause like, okay, we all saw how the things went down with Migos and all that, and then how everything went down with Chris Brown. Like, for me, at least, when I seen that, I was like, damn, like, is everybody faking the industry? Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It-
this
it
is what
was-
I'm saying. A lot of the fuckery is promoted, but anything that is like sorted out behind the scenes, it's always behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So all the fuckery is promoted, all the fighting, running around. Hey, I'm Big Soldier. Big Soldier ain't from the hood.
Draco.
Big Soldier
I
ain't from the hood.
can't believe he
Then
said, he
gets-
says Bumpton as well.
Then he got slapped in his face in the hood. Do you remember
He
that?
didn't get slapped, did he? He just
well,
pushed his arm.
kind of, like,
Pushed his arm off
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
But then
So-
he addresses that.
Yeah, he does address that. But what I'm saying is a lot of the stuff, fuckery is promoted, but then
Have you
obviously
seen him out
they've
here?
messaged each other since to say, yo, man, everything's cool. I'm a big fan and
I just
blah,
think
blah,
it's
blah.
weird, bro.
So it just kind of shows. But then that sort of attention, which is positive, doesn't get the same amount of,
Do you know what
respect
thing people have to understand?
or attention, should I say.
This industry is not just America. This industry is global. Hip hop is now global. Music industry is global. When we think that Tiny Temper's the biggest artist in the world, we might be the biggest in the UK, as an example, but people in Korea might not know who he is. Or we think that I'm going to throw a random name. We think Mike GLC is an underground rapper, but we don't know that he's one of the biggest rappers in Japan, as an example. And I say that to say that Soulja, he will collect a check for the rest of his life off Superman. What's he called? Is it Superman?
Crank That.
Crank That, sorry. The dance is Superman in it. He will collect a check for the rest of his life. Soulja is here regularly in Dubai,
Yeah, all the
collecting
time.
checks.
All the time.
And this is where you get the big check. I'm not saying it's a life-changing big check, but it's enough to keep you running for the next few months. You know what I mean? For the next.
But he's being like, when he's saying, yo, I'm the one that invented FaceTime. Like, come on, man, you're doing too much. I see elements of Kanye
No, but that's funny. That's
when
funny.
someone
You have to
trying to say what they've invented. Obviously, he's going way far-fetched.
You know,
for
we
it.
spoke about last week. You said presuming stuff. Come on, like if kids these days or people these days watching can't read between the lines of when he's fucking around and when he isn't, and there's a little bit of truth in every joke, isn't there? Like Soulja Boy didn't invent FaceTime, but he did have FaceTime on these videos back in the day for Kiss Me Through the Phone. Like
That's true.
there's an element of jokes in.
I just think he's getting clowned. Like, it's not worth. You're 27 years old. Is it worth? Like, 6ix9ine is what? 21?
yeah.
So, okay, he's still young to an extent and he's doing the fuckery and whatever. But if you're 27, 28, carrying on like that and you've been in the game for
The
quite some
only
time.
time you can't get clowned is when. Because I was thinking about Bow Wow. Did you see when Bow Wow called into Complex? So Bow Wow called up Soldier Boy, and I thought, oh my God, out of everybody to call up Soldier Boy to solidify and to champion him and co-sign him, it's fucking Bow Wow. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, if somebody like Jeezy would have called up and been like, yo, what's up, Soldier? Like, what's good? Like, no, that's my
It would have
dog.
been more
He would have been
credible.
like, oh shit. But then out of everybody to call up, I was like, Bow Wow. I was like, shit. But then we clown Bow Wow.
Yeah, I just think Soldier Boy is, I don't know, I see certain parts in America, I don't know whether it's with regards to upbringing or the streets or whatever, but I see some extreme cases, man, where they just don't represent themselves right.
Yeah.
For example, Soldier Boy, another one I can think of off the top of my head. And it's very hard to watch as well, especially as a black man from other places, do you know what I mean? Adrian Broner, these
What's wrong with Brona?
like these characters,
Tell me.
the way they go about things and how they express themselves,
And then they just
is
set
it's
the rest of us
embarrassing
back.
because you because they're on such a big platform. Other cultures and heritages that watch it tarnish a lot of us with the same brush.
100%.
So then when I'm walking into somewhere with my hood on, they've got the perception of I'm going to behave in this manner. Because of the people that are on the big stage, for example, Soldier Boys and your Adrian Broners, carrying on in a certain way.
Yeah. I'm not saying nothing. Are you expecting me to say something? Why are you looking at me mad, bro? Why are you looking at me mad?
What do you mean?
Nothing. What was on the noteboard?
Well, do you know about Adrian Broner much?
And now tell me. I know that obviously the Pacquiao fight and the.
Yeah.
What's
Obviously,
he
lost
been going
against
on
the
like?
Pacquiao fight. Got
Oh, so
smacked up.
that fight happened.
Yeah, that fight happened.
Okay, so he got beat.
handled.
Yeah, he got handled. But I think he knew he was going to get handled.
What?
I think he just collected the check.
What round was that?
Nah, it went all the
Decision.
way. It went to the distance. To be fair to him, a lot of people thought he would have been knocked out early doors. So he
Okay.
held himself up. But yeah, I think the way he goes about things, man, is questionable.
It's difficult because, you know, when we talk about an athlete that's like, when we talk about people at that caliber and we say like, oh, he's a joker or he's a pussy and this and that. And then, no, he's actually a world-class boxer, but he's just...
But that's a sport.
Yeah, but he's
You
just
can
got
still be
beat
a
by
pussy and be a bad boy boxer. Do you understand?
I get what you're saying,
Like
the concept.
just because you're
could
good
be
at
argued.
the sport of box, just because you're a boxer doesn't necessarily mean you're good at street fighting either.
No,
understand? There's no rules in street fighting.
look at McGregor and Mayweather. McGregor's the only person to face Mayweather and say, yo, if this was a real fight, I'd fuck you up, and you know I would. And he knows he would.
But I think Mayweather knows a lot of people will fuck him up. He's not the biggest person. That's the reason why there's divisions in boxing, like,
Yeah.
because you can't put a heavyweight man against a welterweight. Do you understand? When it's a street fight, there's no rules. So,
Yeah, but this... Yeah, I get I'm
but obviously, Broner could knock a lot of man out. That goes without saying. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're credible or no one will test you. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Because look how you're composing yourself. That's how I see it anyway. What do you think?
I mean, I agree.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man. Did you see the Tiana Taylor
No.
situation?
You told me before we started, you said, yo, have you seen this Tiana thing? And I said, no, but I wanted you to tell me now.
Do you know about it? Did you see it?
With Shumpert. Or are you talking about
Yeah,
something
yeah,
different?
yeah. What's her husband's name again?
Iman
Iman.
Shumpert.
Iman.
Shumpert.
Yeah, so anyway, her and her husband, basically, one girl's got pregnant, yeah,
Oh,
given birth.
no.
Iman has put love hearts or like love heart eyes on the picture. It's got
Okay.
everyone speculating. Turns out people are trying to say that it's his child, but the reason why she's had his child is because they were having a threesome.
Oh, wow.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So obviously they've come out since.
Okay.
They've come out since to say, yo, this isn't the case. Obviously, I've known her from ages ago. Blah blah blah.
Wait there. When was Tiana's album released?
I don't know, last year or
Yeah.
last year.
Do you know what month?
I think it was around
It
the
was-
July, innit? June,
gonna say
July,
mid-
when there were the
yeah.
7 tracks.
So that was June, July, August.
I don't know what maths you're doing.
Okay. It's his. It's his.
It's his.
Yeah, it's his.
Okay.
She wrote the song Threesome, yeah? What was that song that she wrote about having a threesome?
I don't know. I don't know.
It was
off
on her
top.
album.
I don't know off top.
I never even listened to the album.
Yeah,
So
there's a song about having a threesome on there, which she dropped 7 months ago. It probably took her 2 months to prepare. 9 months later, after the threesome,
So
yeah,
that's
that
your
baby's
maths.
his. That's
That's
it,
your
bro.
maths.
That's it.
I mean, that's not bad maths for someone that didn't know nothing about the situation. that's a good shout. But yeah, so obviously she has deleted her Instagram before this has come out because she said that
she a porn
she had a
star,
problem
by the
with
way.
Def Jam releasing some
She's
videos
a porn
of her.
star, by the way. Just throwing
who
that out. Shawty that was pregnant.
Oh, I thought you meant Tiana.
No.
Yeah. She's done movies and all that, has she? Yeah. So
Cheers, Manny.
yeah, trust you to know that.
Thanks,
but
Fantastic.
yeah, I don't know. Like, people are into all that. I don't know if I'm like kind of
That's
old
just
school.
Is that just a Love and Hip Hop setup? Are they, or is that just a setup for their new show? Like,
You good? Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So, and are we recording?
Are we mentioning a cut?
Yeah. All right.
Go on then.
So you wanna
You're
start
on this.
start?
You're on this. Go.
All right, cool. Obviously, that's a bit mad. We've just had to cut. Had a little bit of a conversation.
Did we have a hug?
Yeah, we had a hug. We hugged it out.
We should have
hugged
hugged it out.
Obviously, there's some internal stuff going on. Do you feel there's an aura in the air?
I feel like it's could it be the moon?
Fully. I hope the moon's caught on camera. I don't think it will be, but the full moon is.
Is-
Even
is-
me driving here, yeah, the way the drivers are moving and stuff
I
like
feel
that.
like it might be. I might like because I ain't shaved as well. Maybe you think that I'm turning into a wolf or something. I don't know.
I won't go that far.
I don't
won't go
know.
that far. But you know what's mad though? Like, my mom always had a thing about her when she used to say, "Full moon, the mad people are out."
Yeah.
Did your mum ever used to say that?
Nah, but I've heard that, and I always think, and I don't know whether I'm always. I hope I don't come across as bashing women, but I always feel like.
Pause.
No, that's not a pause.
That's not a pause. If it's a woman,
That's
it's
quite
not a
good.
pause.
Is there something to do? Is there a correlation between estrogen levels and a full moon because of the magnetic pull with? Estrogen?
I don't know. I'm not no scientist in it, so that's difficult to say. But are you aware of like full moon? There's mad people out.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that before.
Yeah, it's a bit mad. Did you see the thing with Ja Rule?
I know about that story. The fire
Festival.
festival. I didn't watch the documentary,
I haven't seen it either. to
but
be honest
I've
with you.
heard about it. But I just know that Ja Rule got his pants pulled down.
Massively.
Or claims. I don't know what to believe these days. Like, is it just a scam and he's pretending he's a victim to get out of the?
Yeah, I think for people that don't know, obviously I'm of the belief that Ja Rule partnered up with this guy
Yeah.
to put together this festival, but obviously it all went tits up, so people are getting onto him.
Yeah.
It happened a little while ago, but now they've released 2 documentaries. I think one is on Netflix and the other one is on Hulu or something.
Hulu, yeah.
I don't even know. Do you use Hulu?
Nah.
Yeah, so there's another one on Netflix that I haven't watched, but he's catching a lot of heat, man. So yeah, you're right.
It's meant to be interesting. It's something that I think it would be interesting, but I ain't even going to waste my time watching that. I got enough to watch.
I'm gonna watch it, man, because I think it could show you,
Ooh, baby!
what can and what can't go wrong. I think since 50 Cent, he's like Ja Rule's kind of.
There's certain
sense.
artists that I literally think have got a hex on them. Like, things just don't go right for them. Soldier Boy being one of them.
Yeah.
Soldier
True.
Boy was caught in that. He said he was caught in a tsunami or a monsoon or some
Mudslide.
flood,
Yeah, some
mudslide.
Yeah.
I feel like he's one. I feel like Ja Rule's one. I feel like Emily Grande goes on the list.
No, she's winning right now.
She is losing.
She's losing. She's smashing it up on the charts.
See, this is the thing, right? We all look
And
at
numbers don't lie.
bruv, facts. We all look at her life and go, how amazing, but yo, your ex-fiance or ex-boyfriend killed himself or died.
Suicidal, yeah. I
Yeah,
think.
maybe.
Yeah, what?
There was the bombing.
Overdose, innit? Was it overdose? Yeah.
What we think anyway. There was the bombing at the Manchester Stadium.
Yeah.
Every relationship she's in is very public, and then there's always something that goes wrong that seems drastic. Like,
But isn't that the show business anyway? Like,
yeah,
a lot of these relationships are short-lived.
There's something else on the list, but I think she's an unlucky girl. Like, yeah, you're on the top of the whatever, but I'm sure that's affected her with the bombing. I'm sure that's affected her with ex that you can see she still loved her. Like
Him.
Oh yeah, him. I don't think she's winning in life. I
don't know. I think
career-wise she's winning, but actually she probably needs therapy and counselling.
It's difficult to say. I mean, obviously the bombing thing's mad. Like I know someone that was around the London Bridge situation.
My little sister's friend got hit by the bomb in Manchester.
Is it?
And survived it. Her
mad.
father held her, and as he held her, a part of the bomb took off his shoulder, and her head was there.
Right.
So he saved her life. Like,
That's mad.
he was gonna hit her head. Like,
and that's
take off her-
traumatizing. That's traumatizing.
It's traumatizing as adults. It's traumatizing going to
100%.
war. Imagine the little girls going to an Emily Grande concert.
That is mad, you know. Like, I don't think life can prepare you for those sort of things. Even something as small as my mum and sister was in a car accident, pretty bad car accident.
Yeah.
Luckily enough, they had a few injuries
Yeah.
that are still going on right now. Not crazy injuries where they've lost a leg, but you know, even my mum still struggles with sleeping because of her neck and stuff like that. And this is what last year it happened. Must be about 11.
She claiming.
I assisted her with that. No, but it made me think, raw, people actually do get hurt in car accidents. Like,
Yeah, 'cause you're not
she's
used to
playing
it.
in for
It's
real.
something that actually happened.
She came in for real. I'm like, oh, okay, so I can see why they pay out. But yeah, like to this day, I see my mom a little bit agitated when she gets into a car or when I'm driving and she doesn't have control, and it's like, right, it actually has affected you. Do you understand? So,
Can you imagine being in a horrible thing to throw out there, but imagine a plane crash. Like Travis Barker, the drummer, said that he's been in 2 plane crashes, you know. Do you know that?
That's mad.
One where DJ AM got killed on, and then he was in another one. I believe it's 2 anyway. And he said that sometimes he's there and he's just waiting for impact to happen, and he's just sitting
Same thing
there
happened with Post Malone. I don't think it was a crash, but something to do with the plane. I believe the wheels weren't coming out. So, you know, they had to circle around in order to fix the problem
Post
before
Malone's
they
probably
before
another
they landed.
unlucky one. I feel like he's in Final
And he was
Destination.
in a
innit?
car crash.
And
And
all in that week.
yeah. How mad does the turbulence have?
Bomba clout, what's that?
Hey, I thought someone just broke
Yo,
into the
let
studio.
me just let you know, right? Let me just let you know. Manny throws them C's up, but Manny got shook then.
Yeah, I thought we was getting run up on.
Aye.
That sounded mad.
What feel?
don't know.
Something in there.
That's mad. Yeah, that's mad.
Manny
Anyway,
got his back up then.
Oh
I thought
my
that's that energy going through the
yeah,
room.
that is.
Yeah.
You know what it is? That is that energy. You know,
don't
that
give a
is
damn
that
what it
energy.
is.
That man is now like half turned, like just to see some blood's running the place.
I better fix it.
We just saw a red cup and was like, what the fuck?
Hey, talking about planes though, me and Manny was chopping up about this like last week.
Yeah.
What gets you scared on the plane? Because obviously turbulence, yeah? But what do you do when the turbulence is mad? Because the first thing I do is look at the air hostess. And I'm like, right, if they're calm,
I don't look at the air
then
hostess.
I'm calm. But if they're slightly scared and you can see it, then I'm freaking out.
I think the thing that scares me on planes, I don't fear flying, but I'm more, like when I get onto a plane, I'm not looking at safety things. I'm looking in people's faces, like, do you know what I mean? Like looking on who's on deck, like.
Nah.
Always, always.
You're the real, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, stereotyper.
No, I'm not a stereotyper, but I'm looking to say like, yo, who can I handle here? Who can I?
What, my man's got a turban is peak.
No, come on, man. First of all, turbans are Sikhs.
No,
come
this
on,
is what
come
I'm
on,
saying.
boy.
It's a naive comment. It's
Yeah.
It's you know what I'm saying?
ignorant.
Ignorant. It's
Yeah.
an ignorant comment that I'm
No,
trying to say.
I'm just looking. I'm just looking to see.
And you're saying, Rod, no, turbans are Sikhs. So what's that even mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Like the insinuation.
Yeah.
So
No, that's what I do. I don't really fear anything with flying.
no, I fear fly. You know what? I'm actually scared of flying.
But it is a bit mad, and I feel like it's again a conspiracy. Like, first of all, why have we got a little belt like that? We should in a car. We have these belts. On a plane, it's just put the thing across your lap. That's mad.
I was told that the bracing position is
Is
actually
to get you killed.
to get you killed.
So you're just done with. So you don't
Yeah,
have
like
to,
so it's just it ends
Instant.
you. It's not like
painful.
you're like half surviving and no one can find you. This is actually I don't even really like speaking about it. Man.
we shouldn't.
It's a bit of a mad
And I
one.
might be flying next
Yeah,
week. Cheers,
bro.
bro.
I mean, we fly all the time, like in
Yeah.
the grand scheme of things, compared to the average person.
You do.
And-
You do. You're the first class guy.
Cool. No, whoa. No, I don't know about all that.
Business,
but we fly
business.
often. We fly often, and I'm scared. But you know what? It's different when you fly with the missus, and she's a little bit scared. So I
I
can't
feel
show that
better
I'm
if-
scared.
If you're with a chick, it's
So
better because
inside,
you
I'm
could just
like-
pick her up and like hide yourself from danger because they're light and you
Wow.
you use them as like a human shield. Do you know what I mean?
It's bad because when she's freaking out, I've got to be like, no, it's cool, man. But
you're
inside,
shitting it.
I'm fucking shitting it. So, yeah, when you're looking at people around, and I look at faces to see how everyone else is responding.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people screaming makes matters worse. It's like
Of course.
it makes everyone else feel uncomfortable. Do you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like if someone's screaming, then it's like, right, this is actually bad. But anyway, did you see the Spotify announcement?
The blocking.
Yeah, basically,
I saw it on someone's profile, but I don't have the information.
Spotify will soon let you mute and block artists.
Who you blocking then, bro? Who you blocking?
No one.
No one, because I separate the art from the artist.
No one. I'm blocking no one. Who you blocking?
Azalea Banks.
Okay. She was on a mad one not too long ago, innit? Did you see that? Her flight to Dublin. and
She's
she
always
started-
on a mad one.
Yeah, she's
I'm still probably R. Kelly. Probably R. Kelly. I'm one step closer.
Are you blocking his music or his artistry? Like everything. Whether he's composed it, whether he's written on it.
No, I
whether
have
he's
to
got
just. I
writing
can
credits,
only.
whether-
I'm sure you can just type in R. Kelly and just that.
But if it does block absolutely everything that
Yeah,
R. Kelly is attached to,
I'm getting more and more used to the idea of, you know what, the amount of music I've got. I mean, in reality, how many tunes of his do I play? 30. I'll delete 30. I need to stand by this cause. I need to be true to myself and true to my morals and what I stand by. It's just a
Who
slow
else you
process. I can't think of anyone else. Maybe Post Malone.
surely blocking
I'm
someone.
not a blocking type person.
Yeah,
though.
sure. Yeah.
Because you know on Instagram, if somebody if I've had abuse on Instagram, we've all seen some of the comments we've had on Instagram.
Was it on Instagram?
Yeah. I'm not blocking anybody because I don't care. I just don't have to click on. Like I'm not
You're
really
not
blocking.
disable your comments.
Nah, I don't care. I really don't care.
To be getting abuse, that's a lot. You must be doing something.
If it's abuse, I hope it's high level abuse because I hope that there's humor or it's clever or it's like, oh, that's a cool take.
Yeah, I just think blocking someone on Spotify or Apple, isn't that just not searching their name? I don't understand why you'd have to. Maybe
Yeah.
Like, how is that?
Maybe they
what
have
does
it on-
blocking do? Unless
maybe-
it skips the track. If
Yeah,
you have
maybe
a
it's when you
playlist.
have it on
if you
shuffle.
have a playlist and it's on random or something like that, then it just
You must
go away.
really dislike someone to have to block them. Oh, I suppose some people might find just to throw a random name out there, like Nicki Minaj annoying, so they don't want to hear her voice, so they just block her. But I think
I'd block
that's-
Eminem. I'd block Eminem. I would block Eminem. Yeah.
It's weird because
I
what
can't
if
stand
he's
him.
featuring on a track?
I'll block
is
him.
That, is that blocked as
Yeah,
well?
I'll block it because I don't like anything he spits on, and I never have
No,
done.
I'm with you with that one.
Yeah.
But to block. But to block though.
Yeah, block straight off.
I don't
block.
think it.
No,
Did-
block
did-
too.
When I'm DJing, people come to me and they're like, "Oh, have you got Eminem?" And I'm like, "Nope, I don't own anything Eminem."
You're blocking Chris Brown?
Oh, why? Has he touched a kid?
No.
No.
But he's been arrested in Paris on the suspicion of rape.
Oh. First
So-
of all, I guess he's in Paris for Paris Fashion Week.
I don't know. It's Paris Fashion Week now.
Paris, we
Paris.
can't.
I know Paris.
Oh, you fancy, huh?
Is it now?
Yeah.
Is that what-
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Okay, let's see where that goes. That's my fault.
Okay, why do we need to see where that goes if we're already aware of what he's done to Rihanna?
I'm sure he didn't rape Rihanna.
No, but he's physically abused Rihanna.
Okay, so
that's okay in your book.
huh?
Is that okay in your book?
No, did I say that?
No, you didn't. I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
Is that okay in your book?
What, that he beat up Rihanna?
Yeah.
And no, it's not.
So
And
why is he not
it's
blocked?
also not okay what Rihanna did to Chris Brown, but they were both mentally abusing each other.
Okay, but there's hard evidence of what Chris Brown has done to Rihanna.
Yeah.
Pictures, all sorts.
Yeah.
So why is he not?
Yeah.
Are you blocking him?
No.
Why? Does that go against?
disgusting
Does that go
behaviour.
against your morals of? Are you now an advocate for abusing women?
Am I what?
Are you now an advocate for abusing women if you don't block Chris Brown? This is what I'm saying. It's like a sensitive
But
subject.
I said this last week. It's like, where do we? It's difficult, but no, I can.
So what are
I
you
can
saying?
still play his
Like,
music.
is there levels to this? Okay, so
Yeah, of course.
if he's obviously touching kids and that's mad, he's blocked. But then if he's
Bro, we listen to Gucci. Gucci is a murderer.
I swear we had this conversation last week.
I don't think to this degree.
We had
no.
this conversation, right?
We didn't talk about that, but Gucci is a murderer.
This is what I'm saying.
All these rappers talking about killing, but we still listen to them.
And we clown Rick Ross because he isn't a murderer.
Yeah.
We're saying he doesn't even sound that good because he's not about
No,
the
we
life
say
that
he
he's-
sounds is amazing, but we say because he's not what he says he is, because he was a correctional officer. We're not. Well, it's just a whole mess, isn't it? It's a whole mess.
This is what I'm saying. So
It's a whole mess.
start
But there's one
tarnishing
thing.
One,
There's,
you got
but,
to tarnish them.
but
all.
okay, so if there's two people and it's like, right, there's two artists. I know it should be. Let's not listen to any of them. But it's like he touched kids, or we keep saying that he was a paedophile and he beat up a woman. Both terribly wrong. And there's. See, we had this conversation way back about the level of crime because we spoke about YG and burglary and things like home invasions and stuff like that. But for me, that is a more severe crime than beating up another human being.
A female.
Another human being, I said.
At the end of the day, I agree with you. Like, what R. Kelly's getting
Yeah.
up to is a madness.
But there is different
But
levels
then-
to
but then-
crime
but then-
because what if we say, well, he stole somebody's purse?
But then you're saying Gucci Man has taken someone's life.
Yeah.
So, in my eyes, that's the worst thing you can do.
No.
Like take someone's, it's mad. I'm not even getting down that.
Yeah,
I'm
we-
not-
we've gone down
I
a
can't-
weird path.
I can't even,
Come back.
I can't even justify that.
Yeah.
That's mad. I mean, how do you even not police it, but how do you categorize what is bad?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's hard to.
But we all know
block.
that we
You're
all
gonna
know
block
that
murderers.
We all know that paedophilia
It's the maddest.
is the
It's
worst.
maddest.
Is the
It's
worst.
the worst of the worst. Like you're going to hell. Like you should burn in hell. For that.
And rape for that matter, which is I don't think we need to go back to last week's.
No, let's not get into it.
But
yeah,
Chris Brown, let's see where it goes. Manny mentioned last week that he sees a pattern when people of the black community start making big moves or doing well or in a certain space or light, they try and pull them back down. So I don't know, has Chris been doing well lately? I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Chris Brown been talking about trying to leave the industry for quite some time now.
Wow, he might be on his way out then.
for real.
Well, let's see.
He first brought this up like 2 years ago.
But the story says how I believe there's allegedly evidence of the girl following him willy-nilly
So
to
there
his
we
hotel
go.
room.
So there
See,
we go.
They did the same
There
thing
we
to Freddie
go.
Gibbs. Same thing
But-
happened to
And
him.
Freddie
But
Gibbs didn't even do
two
nothing.
of his-
It was his mans that messed with it.
Exactly.
But there was two of his homies in the room as well, apparently.
With Chris.
yeah.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying.
We
Like,
need to. We
it's
need
a
to see.
grey
Let's
area.
see where this goes. And if we discuss this, because we're obviously gonna.
So basically, you're saying let's have all the. Let's see where it goes
well,
first.
let's see
before
where
we
it
can
goes
give
before
our
we
take.
judge.
Yeah.
And then if we do a podcast talking about this, we got to come prepared, bruv. We got to have points. We can't just be letting it fly because it's getting too much, man.
It is. It's
getting too much.
It's too negative as well. I ain't even trying to stay on that sort
But
of.
it's no. But we need to talk about things. But like these things are serious.
But
and
recently, I feel like the podcasting has been a little
intense.
bit intense because there's so much stuff going on that we're obviously touching.
Pause, maybe.
Hey, that is a bit,
Yeah.
on the dark side.
Yeah.
Which
But we
is a bit
got to cover everything, man. We got to cover everything. Everyone's probably just bored, like, and just bringing up fuckery. Like, I was downloading all my tracks and my how would I say it? In my crates, like my folders of music on my laptop for DJing. I've been playing a few records. Like I like to keep it fresh out here. I like to play what's hot and keep it moving. I feel like it's been a bit slow because of Christmas and the first part of the year. Whereas I've been that used to banger after banger coming out that it's just slowed down a little bit. Stop watching my hand, bro. All right, listen. Let's get into.
Can I ask you a question?
Go on.
Someone asked me a question, so I want to ask it to you
Okay.
to see if it's the same answer.
All right.
Someone watched a podcast last week.
Yeah.
Said, "Yo, you lot are doing the podcast in Dubai." I said, "Yeah." He said, "How comes you lot are wearing like hats, hoods,
What?
and jeans and whatever?"
What?
I said, "Because it's January." He said,
Oh,
but you're in Dubai though." I said, "Bro, it's cold in Dubai."
freezing.
He said, "No, it's not. I've checked it and it's 17, 18. I said, "Yeah, it's cold."
Freezing.
He does not get it. He does
Nah,
not.
it's
He's like
freezing.
18. 18 is roasting in the UK. I'm like,
Nah,
yo, it's
freezing.
it's a different.
When you're
Your
used to
body,
that
your
heat.
body changes when you're
Yeah, your body
real.
changes. No, that's facts.
For real.
Because I thought I was the only one.
Yeah,
So
you
when
get
I'm coming in here in a
acclimatized.
hoodie, and I'm seeing you in a hoodie, I'm like, oh, okay, everyone's
Bro,
climatized.
I don't know. Like, I know that you guys will feel this. I don't know how to wear trousers or tracksuit bottoms these days. I'm so used to shorts. I put my trainers on. I'm like, these look weird. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know what to do. And like today, I was
Like,
thinking,
do you put your
do
your lace?
It's
you
just a
show
whole
your
new
lace?
concept.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
why are my
I'm with
shorts
you
so
on that.
long? You know what I mean? All right, let's get in. You want any other things?
No, go ahead.
Let's get into this playlist.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been on my yardman shit recently.
Okay, you go first. You go first, bruv. Come.
No, like I've had the odd
Do you know when I think of like
yardman
when I
playlist.
hear certain tunes, like I do think I wonder whether Myers knows about this artist.
Nah.
I do like to test. You know, I like to test people and push buttons.
Like go on,
Can I just mention that artist?
go on.
And I don't want you to be like, no, of course I know about him, but I just want to know.
I'm not gonna say I know about someone if it's someone.
No,
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like you'd lie.
Nah, if I don't know, I don't know.
This is a very obvious one, but you
Right,
know
so
about
now he's making matters worse because if
you
I
know
don't
about you know about Elephant Man, right?
know, okay,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay, I just needed to know. I thought
is that it?
that was it, bro.
Elephant
that was
Man,
it.
you know? I thought he was gonna come with someone-
I know it's an easy one, but I was just thinking. I don't
All right,
know.
so I've been listening to like this is an old track,
Okay.
but like on my yardman shit, I've been listening to. Do you know Adunya?
Idonia.
Yeah,
I did Donia.
you know about him?
Of course.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
the next one called Governor. You know about Governor?
I don't know that one.
Baked Bean.
Okay.
Anyway, there's a few Yardman tunes that I've been listening to. There's a next one called I got it. What's his name? No power. Noah Power.
Okay.
Them the like we. Yo, I've been on my Yardman shit.
Them the light. What's it go like?
I can't even play it, can I?
Run it just real quick, just for me now. No, skip through. Don't put it on the mic. Let me hear. Fast. One sec. Let me skip through. Nah, I don't know it.
Bangers. I'm
Who,
due to go.
who do you reckon would know? Because you're a yardie. You're an official Jamaican.
All right, I'm official Jamaican. I'm
Descendant.
not a yard man.
You're a yard man to me.
I am.
What with that being your background and me just liking reggae, who do you reckon's got the... I'd like to do a quiz against you or something. We should...
Do you know what? One thing I must say, when it comes to the song name and the artist, I struggle.
Okay.
But if you play the
If
song...
we went to a dance, who would know more rhythms, me or you?
Man, I think we can have... What do you call it? Like a...
Sound clash.
We need to have a sound clash.
You want a sound clash?
We need to have a sound clash. I'm looking to move like in the next couple of months. So when I get the bigger space and we can have a full-on sound clash in the garden, then we'll do it properly.
All right, who else we got on the play? You got on the playlist?
Who else? I think what I mentioned earlier is just LMA's 2 mixtapes that come out a little while ago, but I was doing my homework.
Okay.
And Future.
Okay, I knew you'd have Future. What's it saying?
I haven't listened to it.
He seems like he's a troubled man right now. He seems like a troubled man.
Yeah,
we won't get into it.
He's got some demons.
I don't know. I haven't watched any.
He's got some demons.
I haven't watched any of his interviews. I downloaded his album, but I've never been emotionally connected.
He's got
to
the best
Future.
one-liners though. Like some of his quotes, like "Would you rather cry in a Nissan
or a Bentley or something?
Phantom?" And I'm just like, this guy is mad.
I listened to Margs, his new project. You know Margs from London.
I haven't listened to his.
YNW Melly, listen to his. I went back and listened to there's an artist Mike Dean signed called Dice Soho. Listen to that. I also watched Intent 2 the other day for the first time and saw that I heard a tune from CJ100 on there, and I went back and listened to that, and then I listened to something that was absolutely beautiful, absolutely on point, and just exactly what he does best, and that was Ryan Leslie's new EP.
Oh, I didn't know.
Great EP. It's only 4
to
tracks, but it's literally Ryan Leslie.
Yeah,
the guy is
Ryan
a
Leslie.
genius. You know his formula for making music and making money through music.
No, I don't know his formula for making
We'll talk
money
off air
from
now,
music.
and I'll tell you about it. But he's very clever. So I reckon that he basically had his kitchen done, and he's gone like, right, I need to get 40 grand back. So these 4 tracks will generate this money from this fan
is
base.
that how he operates?
He's very smart. You know,
Have
he's
you
a
seen
Harvard
the
graduate.
I don't know if it's a documentary of when he makes the beat.
Yeah. It's like, is it called Mozart or something like that?
I think so, but that's serious.
Right, if you want to argue or agree or stalk one of us, please do so on the following platforms. Myself is at Lucasdirty. That'll do.
Myers _international, MYERS _INTL. Manny Moka in the building. You want to say anything?
No, that's it.
And
Manny's had enough.
Aw.
Thank you for listening to Talk Dirty Podcast. We are struggling. We are out.